Have you ever felt something so deeply that it just leaves you speechless? Well, today we're diving into a story about that exact feeling. It's about a connection that you feel in your soul, but you just can't seem to find the words for. We're going to unpack that journey from silent, anxious uncertainty all the way to a bond so powerful well, it's compelling. I mean, it's a moment so many of us have been in, right? You're sitting right there with someone, the feeling is absolutely undeniable, and yet the words are just nowhere to be found. And that silent, tense space, that's exactly what's being explored in the song Much More, which, you guessed it, translates to compelled. So the story kicks off with this really powerful sense of tension. You've got two people, they're physically together, but they're completely trapped in this bubble of uncertainty, asking these questions that just hang heavy in the air between them. And the conflict here is really interesting because it's happening on two levels. On one hand, you have this deep internal doubt. Am I just imagining all of this? Are your feelings real, or am I just lying to myself? But then there's also this shared spoken dilemma. Okay, what do we do now? They both feel the weight of this moment, but neither one has a clue what the next step is. And here's the beautiful irony of it all. They are physically as close as two people can be, but emotionally, there's this huge wall of unspoken feelings separating them. And that closeness, that proximity, it just makes the emotional distance feel even bigger. So how in the world do they break this stalemate? The song proposes this fascinating solution for when words just aren't enough. A way to communicate that's more direct, more honest, and, maybe even more true. They turn to something we could call an ocular conversation. It's this powerful idea that a single look can completely bypass the clunky, messy filter of language and just send a truth straight to the heart. It's a totally silent exchange where everything that needs to be said is said, without a single word. This leads to this moment of incredible vulnerability. Really, it's an invitation. One person basically says, hey, stop searching for the right words. Forget all the questions. Just look at me. Look into my eyes, and you'll see everything you need to know. This is just wow. It's a plea for a totally different kind of listening. It's someone admitting, I can't speak right now, and asking the other person to tune in to a deeper frequency, the rhythm of the heart itself. And this is the exact moment that emotional barrier finally starts to crack. And guess what? That silent invitation, it works. It creates this space of safety and understanding, a space where, free from the pressure of finding the perfect words, the truth can finally come out. First, it's a little shy, and then it's with this beautiful, undeniable clarity. Now, the confession doesn't just happen all at once. It's kind of like a two-step process. First comes the hesitation, that shy admission. But once that brave first step is taken, it's followed by the full, unambiguous declaration. I, too, have given you my heart. And that word, too, oh man, that's everything. That's the confirmation they were both so desperately looking for. What's really remarkable is that they're already reflecting on that pivotal moment. It's not just a memory, it's the actual foundation of their new reality. That silent look wasn't just a bridge to get them to this moment. It was a beautiful destination all on its own. So this confession, it doesn't just bring relief. It morphs into something way, way more powerful. It becomes this force that completely reshapes their world and their entire relationship with each other. And here we are at the song's title, Majboor, or compelled. This is the core of their whole story. Their connection is no longer just a choice or a simple feeling. It's an undeniable, irresistible force. They haven't just chosen this. They've been compelled into it. So what does it even mean to be compelled like that? It means their bond has become a fundamental need. The very idea of being apart is now unbearable. It's not that they want to be together anymore. It's that they simply cannot be apart. And this huge feeling, it translates into real concrete promises for their shared future. They vow to be a safe harbor for each other's secrets, to be a source of comfort and shade when times get tough, to make each other theirs forever. And maybe most importantly, they promise that if they ever drift apart, they will always, always call each other back, reinforcing this unbreakable bond. And so, in the span of just a few minutes, we see this incredible emotional journey. It all starts with that hesitant, uncertain question, what should we do now? And through a silent conversation and a heartfelt confession, it grows into a lifetime bond, built on being utterly compelled by love. Which, leaves us with this final thought to chew on. Is the most powerful kind of love a choice we make?
Or is it a force that chooses us, leaving us beautifully and utterly compelled? It's a question that gets right to the very heart of this incredible story.